Gotta stay thirsty, my friends. Whoa, it's crazy hot today. But thank you guys for joining me today. I am Full of Rain, and today ooh, we got some birds to draw today. Yeah, I guess that seems like it's like so, I don't know, regular, but maybe we'll just do something different with it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just check out what we got going on. I have this. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I have to attach this and add this. All right, y'all. Well, this is going to be super simple. I think I'm going to spend about an hour, if not more, to get this done today. So I have acrylic markers that we're going to use, and I got a brand new container. So here it is. I just keep filling this box up, so I had to get a bigger box, and now I have add pastels too, just in case, just in case something goes crazy. But so let's just get started. I said I was gonna draw a bird today, and that's what we're gonna do. I usually have like illustrations of birds, like doing random stuff, or pictures of things that do random stuff. So let me find. I think the bird on the image that I used wasn't too bad. Um, there it is. Right there. And let's just check and see what we got. What we got today. Um, all right, so we have all of this space to fill up and make a bird. So let's just start with is that too big? I think that might be too big. I think that might be way too big for a bird. Yeah, well, I mean, I am an expert at this, so I'm guessing this will work. If not, we can always start all over because we can do that. Dang, that was almost a perfect circle. Oh shoot. Oh, I really gave this thing some thought, huh? Well, Yep, that's what happens when you let me draw. I guess we'll leave it like that. But let's make our eye. I think that's big enough. I'm so sorry. Hold on, I gotta stand back and look at it. Okay, it's proper. It looks exactly the way it's supposed to. Appreciate the likes, y'all. We're here for this today. uh, I got orange too. Orange is always a good color to draw with, so let's add orange. I'm gonna fix the mouth too, but yes, I'm gonna fix. I'm gonna fix everything. Trust me. And I usually draw my birds. I like their legs to be like they're on stilts of some sort. I think that's. Because, I mean, it's a bird, so, like, what else do you need to know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it has. It has feathers. It has wings, too. I just realized that if we draw whatever we feel, then it should be real. I don't think our brain is not going to tell us anything else different. Like, oh, it's kind of like lopsided, but it still looks like a bird. Oh, it's got two different types of legs. It's still a bird. So yeah, I guess we got ourselves an interesting bird. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, we gotta add the nose too. Somewhere in between here is where it breathes, right? That's where the breathing holes is. Just gonna make this line just a tad bit thicker. It doesn't have to be straight because I never seen a bird with a straight anything. It's it's like whatever it wants to be and more. Absolute more. I like this one. This one looks good. This one looks really good. Um, I guess we could do something with the feathers, like some type of texture here. I generally like to add tattoos to my birds. I usually have blue as well, but it looks like our bird will have to have yellow. What? We can add black, maybe? Maybe black. Maybe. Because black is a different color. It's like a really... I want brighter colors for this character. Or characters that are neutral up against it. Because if I draw darker ones, it won't stand out up against... So I have a pink one too. And let's just draw tattoos. If this marker is dry. We're gonna throw this in the trash. I got a lot of markers, but they don't always work. It's not like this one hasn't been used in a week, so it's got like a dry. I mean, I don't mind them being dry as heck, but a lot of times they're not useful for these type of presentations if if they're not working, they can just go back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to work. If you hear, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, son? I like this one. This was a good color too. It's like real standout. Or I can add white too. White shouldn't be too bad to add to the mix. Thank you guys for joining me too. I see I already got like a few likes. I'm liking that. I'm liking it too, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. That means that people are enjoying what they're seeing and possibly gonna come back for more. So, thank you so much. Oh, this pink marker. Death wish. If it don't, all right. Well, we're gonna put you on the floor, Mr. Pink Marker, because you're not doing it. You're not representing. Let's change that marker out and let's see what the green marker does. What are you gonna do, sir? Are you gonna act a fool too? I know they work. Sometimes they work. Well, I appreciate you guys joining today. We streamed twice today, actually. I like this. I like doing something a little neutral, something a little balanced, and something that gives me a little bit of clarity, because the day goes really fast. I remember waking up this morning, getting something to eat, and streaming for a little bit. And I'm like, dang, this is a really good day. Like, everything's like flowing really well. I get my package in the mail. I got a 3D pen today. Started working. I started making this cat with the 3D pen. And boom, like, I'm like, dang, it's evening already. What the heck? How did we get to the evening already? I don't know. It just works like that. Let's make you... Yeah, it just works like that sometimes. And I enjoy that part of the day where it goes by really quick. Because, I mean, I get to do what I say I need to do for the day, so I'm not really missing anything exactly, but it just goes by really quick. I guess that's the strategy of life, just to do things with a little bit of different emphasis. Oh, I'm supposed to add more feathers here too. Feathers go all the way down. Why you ain't telling me there need to be some more feathers here? Got him looking crazy right now. Looking wild. Alright, we got him. We got him under control, y'all. I guess I can add some white too. I don't mind a white. A white bird there too. So like all of these are like little tiny creatures and stuff. And I think they're pretty cool. I mean, they don't do nothing. They're just like tattoos that you add to a picture, or you know, something that you like to see more of. You just add some extra little flair to it. That's really it. It's like got little tattoos on his neck. Got to represent. You know what I'm talking about? He's got to represent. Oh my gosh, this ring. Oh my gosh, nope, just not even happening right now. Not even gonna negotiate with the markers right now, y'all. Seriously, just not. I've had it with these markers. There we go. That one works. Let's go. I like when the markers work out too, y'all. I like when they get the job done. So like I said, we're just gonna add a few more of these. In no specific order. We're not really looking to do anything other than add tattoos to his face and enjoy the rest of the day. That's really it. I don't think I'm asking for a lot at all. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks real good. Really, really good. So we got some decent different colors. Let's put some leaves here. Just to show off the tattoos. Put some pink in there. Gotta get another yellow in there. And I like when the marker dries because it just happens to have, let me see, where am I? It just happens to have appreciate all the likes. Let's go. Interesting how there's like never any comments. It's like where's all of the I must be doing something wrong. Just gotta be doing something wrong. Maybe there's no like what's the word? Something like there's nothing tense happening. Like nothing's falling. People are not running and screaming. You know, like everything is like organized. Yeah, interesting. I never really thought about the fact that people don't have anything good to say when everything is happening correct. They just are enjoying the sound of peace. I guess that's what it is. Maybe I could just like I always think about like putting music on, but I'm like, yo, everybody doesn't listen to the same type of music, so a lot of times I'm like, nah, don't do that, because you know, people didn't come here to listen to your music. They came here to be entertained, and sometimes it's just not it. You know, I get it. I really get it. Yep, I get it. I get it. I get it. And I mean, I'm just making a bird, so that's not really as like wow factor, you know. Yeah, it's not really the wow factor. Nope. Nope. But I am gonna add some feather, some texture here. I think this will work. Maybe. Oh, starting to regret it already. Nope, starting to regret it. No, I probably shouldn't have added that. Nope. Nope. That's not it. Dang it. I thought people were gonna like this, but I don't even like it. I think it's dry and boring. And it has no real, like, I don't know. It's just a picture. I keep thinking about it too, just like that. Like, it's just a picture. People are not really as enthused about pictures these days. They want imagery that has movement and characteristics of danger and tense and fear, and sometimes like laughter has to be, you know, a part of the conclusion, you know, something for them to remember, as if it was the last thing they had to remember. What could you remember from it? You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be, yeah, it has to be that type of feeling. And yeah, this is not it. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna start having to figure out like different weird things to do during the stream. Like I was blowing up balloons during the stream, and I had like 100 people. I'm like, should I do more of that? But I was also dripping paint on the balloons too, so I'm guessing that's what like gathered the crowd. I probably should do more stuff like that too. Um, and often enough, like always think of how I can save whatever it is that I made. I don't need to save balloons that I drip paint on. Just throw them in the trash and just keep it moving. Yeah. But I do have some new ideas though, and hopefully I'll make some videos for the channel. And I have a 3D pen and a 3D printer, so we'll see what happens. Let's see if we can make some things a reality, because I have some interesting thoughts and I want to see how people react to them. I mean, just like my birds, just like the characters that I make, I uh, I seem to enjoy this experience through nature, and yeah. My son had asked me yesterday, like, why don't I game? And I was like, well, I don't game because sometimes it hurts. Like the experience of gaming for me hurts me. So like in a physical way. Like I have to sit for a long period of time. You know, even if I get up and take a break, I know I have to come back to sitting or watching the screen for a long period of time. Like he was like, you know, you would get more followers if you did that. If you gamed, you know, on your other channel, which is Perky's Pocket, he said you would get way more subscribers. And I was like, I do. Like I have a bunch of subscribers. I'm not gonna give a number out because that doesn't matter. The amount of people that support me is the part that matters. But he was like, that would, you know, ultimately, so that ultimately that would give you, you know, what you say you need. And I was like, you know, I thought about that, and I was like, it just didn't fill me with joy. It was, it was, it was anguish and it wasn't work. So I was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore. So um, I'm figuring out other things to, yeah, I'm just figuring out life. I mean, I want to enjoy life how I see it, and I think that's the best part. Like, cause if we do things that we don't want to do every day, then we're not really enjoying this experience here. We're just, uh, what's the word? We're just wasting time. So, I mean, but he likes to play games, and I was like, you probably would get a few thousand subscribers as well, you know, if you kept gaming and you kept finding ways to entertain people through games, you know, easily, you know, that's what it would be for you. People would, you know, people would flock to him because he's a very interesting and energetic, and he has really good ideas. And I'm talking about my son because that's what he is. He's bright, so yeah. Me, I'm a little collected, I guess, if that's the word that they say. I was born in a different world, different rules, and a lot of times I still got to play by these rules because I'm not a kid anymore. I don't get that opportunity like, yeah, I don't get that. But trust me, when I say I enjoy life, oh, off camera, y'all don't get to see the rest of that stuff. I really do enjoy my experiences. Um, what color? What are we gonna do for the beat though? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe black. Let's do black. Let's add black and white. Black and yellow. I need something to push the color off of. Let's put those up. That is definitely blue. Yeah. But trust me, I'm going to find it in my streams. I'm going to find way more entertainment. I just, like, sometimes it's, like, really difficult to organize chaos. And a lot of times I just want it to be, like, together. Because sometimes the camera freaking cuts off because I didn't charge it. And just, like, a bunch of different stuff. So, and I don't have anybody else here, you know, to help me manage chaos. So, where the freak is the other marker at? I have one black marker. That's weird. So, Yeah, a lot of times it's easier to just let the digital stuff do most of the work, so you can just sit and control it. And I enjoy that too. Like I enjoy playing the games or modding or things like that because it's easier just to click a few buttons and just let it do the rest of the work. Trust me, there's gonna be plenty of days where you guys can just watch me push buttons and make things just seem like they just came out of freaking air, but I have to figure out like not necessarily content, but I have to figure out what will um what's the word? Like what will I think this marker's still broken. Like what will like be fun? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I did the t-shirts. Like all of this is cool because I never did it before, right? So you're getting to watch somebody do something that you know maybe you've never seen it happen before. So that type of experience, um, like I want to do what's the car streams. Like I want to do car streams. I think those are so livid. Like just hire a bunch of models and just sit in, you know, a really expensive vehicle and just have somebody drive me around for a few hours. Like I think that would be freaking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be like the best day ever. And we would go to the store and buy random stuff and you know just spend your money that you know that you're giving us to spend because you like the content. I would love to do more stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I do spend your money though, but it's more or less so I can make more stuff rather than just buy random stuff that is gonna fill the house. I mean, it already fills the house up, but I'm just saying, like, I buy more tools than I do like stuff for clout because I don't need clout. I mean, I kind of do, but I really don't. I don't like. I don't like to show that to my sons. I don't. I don't believe that that's okay. Even though I'm trying to significantly, like, like win in a bunch of places, but I don't. I don't really have to like draw that type of attention because everybody's emulating everybody. Everybody's doing something that marks just that part of clout. And yeah, it's cool for a little bit. Yep, it's cool. I don't. Actually, I still have ideas of making um, music videos. Just haven't found enough people, I guess, to join the experience. But I do. I do still make music, and I write. I think I write more than anything. So yeah, I think that's what I do. I think I write more. Kind of wish I would have covered that up though. Yeah, this color is freaking vivid. But yeah, so I liked what I was saying. I like to draw on these posters, and what happens is that I'm just creating a collection of these posters. Hopefully, this is same. Yes, the same red. So I can do a show, just a one man show. I'll have enough posters and one of one posters, like the day of, an artist, and it'll just have every single one. Well, probably not every one of them, but it'll have a lot of the posters that I created over the last few months. Like I've only been doing posters for like 4 months. I do maybe a poster or two a day, so I have quite a few that I've created now. So I'm probably about that time for a show, in my local area, or even just something on Twitch, or something to give me uh, some more recognition for, yeah, what I've been able to create. I really want to get rid of this white line too, but I think it's too late. I think it's way too late, and there's nothing you can do about it. So let's add. I want to say black would be a good, right here, just a good filler. Black? No? Dang, we're gonna have to figure out these late night streams. One person is just not it, man. I feel like I'm freaking talking to the wall. Damn it if I ain't talking to the wall. I believe we are talking to the wall. I'm glad I didn't try to start no real difficult painting at 8 o'clock at night, because I would have been super sour talking to myself. It is crazy too, because like I get way more views on my shorts, and that's something I'm working on too. I know today I'm not visualizing million views for, I don't know. I mean, if I saw aliens or something, that would probably give me a few million views or something like that. But, or if I became the president of the United States, that probably would give me a few million views over the next, month or two or something like that. But, um, yeah, I'm just creating, man. That's all I really anticipate on my days. Just creating something cool. Because, like, when people actually see my work in person, they like, what? You did that? And I'm like, yeah, I did it during my live stream. Like, I don't have a problem with doing live. Like, I can do anything, you know? I can do anything. And when I say I can do anything, I'm just, putting it out there that I'm able to, like, I'm able to do something with intent, and it works. We might fill your whole eye up. Let's do that then. I don't know if that made a difference, but it's there. It's so there, my friends. That marker's not it. It's not it. What's up with y'all markers? What's up with that? So, okay, so what I told myself is that I got a 3D printer and I have a 3D pen. I said I would make these cats, right? Like these cats that are here. I said I would make these into like 3D representations. Like what's the Lulu dolls or whatever? I said, but I would make characters like that and then I would draw on them. I said because that's something I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to make like life-size characters out of cats, and you know just find some time to color on them and draw on them and put them on my website so people can buy them. This marker is just, it's not really giving me. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to do that in the next, let me see, I'm going to do that this month of July. I'm going to start with Blender and see if I can coordinate, there we go, see if I can coordinate some really good some really good sculpts of the birds. So, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's seriously, that's really bothering me that that line is there. Oh well. Oh well. So we're gonna fill up this entire piece. I said I was gonna use black or white. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do. Have black. I think black wouldn't be a bad color. Like I said, I still like the brighter colors of it. So let's just use black so we can push out a lot of the colors towards the inside. And he's also like, he's standing, so I'm gonna put something underneath it as well. Yeah, but we're gonna start up here. Appreciate you guys watching. Whoop. This marker is automatically running out. I hear it. Dang, I always run out of ink. Psych. The marker was like, nah, you just need to push a little harder. So I like to draw the squiggles because it fills in a lot of the other gaps that I have in between the paper and the character. So most of what I call it is energy. Because something is obviously happening on the page. And I want to make sure that you can identify that something happened on the page. I remember one day I had made something, and somebody asked me. They were like, "He's like, you only made one?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was just making it because I needed it, and I made it." And they was like, "Well, why don't you make more of them and sell them?" And then I was like, "Oh shoot, that's a really good idea." I was like, I never even thought about the fact that I could pursue a goal or even just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? A hobby to sell something that I made. And like I said, I thought I just made it for myself. And the more that I told people that I made it for myself, they were like, "Can I get one?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, sure. I guess that makes sense. Like, why would I just make it and then keep it for myself?" So that got me into fashion, and I went to school. I met a bunch of people. I made a bunch of items that I consider, just something for, just like something for the day or, the process of what it is that I'm doing. And so that idea kind of stuck with me throughout the years. And I've done like 40, 40 shows because that thought ultimately helped boost me into thinking about other things that were possible. And it got me to be able to talk to people, to network, to start things that I didn't know other people might have wanted to know about. And just because I I received something as a compliment gave me what I need today to be successful. And I really appreciate that. I really do. Because a lot of times we don't know what our potential is until somebody says something that sparks interest or thought, and it becomes more than that. It just manifests something that we didn't think was possible, or even for us, because you're like, oh, I just make this, blah 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 blah, and then you like feed yourself like some negative stuff on how other people are not gonna like it, and et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, yeah, people are not gonna like it if you don't like it. If you enjoy it and like it, then other people will too. Maybe not in the same way. They'll have their own preferences and thoughts and things like that to go with, how they're going to use or process whatever you're thinking or using. Um, but man, it just made me feel so much more healthier in life to know that I can do I can do my best and other people appreciate it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Somebody. I mean, I'm really hoping that a lot of the artwork that I do and a lot of the things that I progress in, I hope people get to see it one day in my life, like while I'm alive, because I don't want people to find out about me while I'm dead. Like that's stupid. Like I think I'm a cool person. I think I have swagger. I think I have justification of why I make and become who I am every day. And I think other people can live off of some of that too, because sometimes we have to inspire other people in order to inspire ourselves. Just a little bit here and there can help so many people go the distance. And I don't know what it takes for everybody to get up every day. I know what it takes for me. I know what it takes for me to do what I'm doing right now, because this is a lot. It might just look like I'm just drawing on some paper, but I got to do this for people that you know, don't understand what I'm doing, or may even give me negative comments because, you know, because they don't understand or they don't like it or they're just whatever. I don't know. I've gotten both sides of the field, so. But yeah, like this is just a promise to myself that I am a creator and I'm gonna create until it's all said and done. And I really like it, and I'm really having fun every single day because I draw every single day. I go somewhere and I'm like, hey, can I get markers, crayons, or something I can draw on? And that's like a momentum to keep going. It really is. Like the pursuit of happiness is in what you seek. Sometimes you get something more out of it. Maybe you get some knowledge and that's all you need. But I found it. 100%. I found it through my art. I really did. Like today wouldn't even been possible if I told myself I can't do it. Today wouldn't even be possible if I stayed in bed all day. And the fact that I got up out of the bed and was like, yo, you can do something great today. I promise. Just start here. Just start in the beginning right here, and I guarantee you'll do something great. And that's what I did today. I did tons of great things. You want to know why? Because I made it. Yep. That's what I did today. I sure did. I made it. Yep. I freaking did. I freaking made it. I made this. Yep. I made it. Let's go. And you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? With this momentum right here, I'm gonna get up tomorrow and do something great too. You wanna know why? Because I made it. I made it my drive today to get up and do something that inspired a new day. Yep. That's what I did today. Yep. I did this. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Except for this line, but whatever. I can't go back in time. I can only go forward. That's it. Just go forward. And I'll remember it for next time. If I want to put the tongue in first, that will help out a lot. A whole lot. Well, man, this is fun. God dang, this is fun. All right, so I believe this bird is finished. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my signature. I'm gonna put my signature on this, and we're gonna turn this one over, and we're gonna draw on the other side too, because that's what I'm feeling like we can do. You want to know why? Because I made it. Yep. I did this, and I'm proud of myself. Let's go. Yep. I did this all by myself. I did. I did this all by my little tiny self, my 6'7" self. Yep. All right. So I think that's going to dry in like a few minutes. I'm going to get some more water. If you guys like some water, I'll be back and get you some too. No? Okay. Well, that tastes way better. Oh my gosh. That tastes like like goodness. Oh shoot. Yeah, that tastes so good. Man, what the heck was I doing? All right, so we're gonna flip this real quick. We're gonna flip the script. And we're gonna draw on the back of this. Because what I usually do is I put my signature on the back of it, the date, and what it is that I've made. What I usually do. Does that make sense, right? I'm gonna take this little sticker off. So this is a 22 by 28 size poster. It's blue, and it was made in the USA. As you can see, I buy more materials in the USA than I do from foreign, and that's just because I got options. Feel me? I got options. I like options. They drive people to bigger and better things. I got no freaking comments today. I be telling myself to go I be telling myself to go on Twitch, but then I'd be like, it's the same thing, man. People don't comment, they don't stop by. I'm like, I gotta be boring as hell. I gotta be the most boringest person in the entire world because I'm freaking drawing stuff. And I'm like, maybe you should just stop drawing. But then I'm like, well, who else gonna draw then? If I don't draw, who else gonna do great things like I do? And it was weird because I was like, man, I could just sit here and just do nothing for the whole entire stream, collect hours of, you know, people coming by, but they won't say nothing. They'll just be like asking dumb questions about what's going on here. What do we got here? Because nothing is happening. And I'm like, well, when I was drawing, nobody came. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just in my mind right now. I'm trying to think what marker to use. Because I think I'm going to draw some liminal spaces. And yeah. Yep. So we're going to put my signature up here because that side is complete. I did like dripping paint though. I ain't even gonna lie. That was like the best part of my experience. Wait, let me see. I did this one. That's what I'm about to do too. Let me see. This was November of last year. I did this artwork, and this was like the best part because everything that I did has like a date on it, right? And this is me dripping paint. This was like by far the best of the best. Oh, is that gonna peel off? What are you doing? Oh, it's glued. Oh no. Just hot gluing yourself up here? Oh, okay. Yep, so this is what I did in November. And it's crazy because like when I put a date on it, I was like, yo, I remember that day. Maybe nothing specific, but I remember why I chose the colors. I remember why it came out the way it did. And yeah, I made this. I want to make more of these, but I'm running out of space. So I gotta buy a house or get a storage unit and just put all my art in there. But this is a triptych or polytic. Yep. And I made this one in November. Yep. I usually like to draw on the back of them, but I didn't draw on the back of this one. But this is amoeba swimming. This is toxic waters that they're swimming in. I'm trying not to hit the... Yeah, so the background has... This is all the triglots. Triglots, Triglots, triglots. And these are just creatures. They look like vines, but the bulbous parts of them are creatures. And they're all over the place. Yep. And this is my dripping paint series. I did like, I don't know, a few hundred. That's what I did. Like this. So put that back here. Yep. That's what I did. Because I can't stop drawing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm going to finish this one up. So today is today is July. We are out of that month. July 2nd. 2025. What's happening?
Hello.
Okay. So, this I call this one bird screaming for what? Okay. Right. All right. So I'll use the darker of the marker. The darker of the marker. Because I usually make the liminal space. I usually make them white, but I don't know. I'll just start with this color. Or all the colors. However people see it. Now, I'm hoping that one day I'll do something like a little bit more exciting than like drawing on paper. Because, I mean, it's just paper. And there's nothing like reacting, you know, like, like somebody's mom's not coming in the room and find out like you've been drawing on the walls for like 2 days. Like it's nothing crazy like that, so, but I'm hoping to get like, just more oomph into my creativity. I'm not a dry person, just, I don't know, I just don't like chaos. I just don't, I don't vibe on chaos, so. But this is our liminal space. So this is like a museum, right? It's the back of the actual poster. So when you get to the museum, there's usually nobody's there. Let's just say there's nobody that's in the museum. So when you enter into it, you have to have a code. You have to have permission in order to get there. So in this area right here is like the reception area, and you have to get the code in order to enter into the museum. So, but before then, you're thinking of all of the things that possibly could be taking place in this museum before you get there. They're like, oh yeah, there's an exhibit for uh, ponies or ducks or graffiti or just something, and you have an expectation once you get there. Normally the lights are on. Normally they might have some seating or something like that. They might have a bench, you can sit down at. So when you come in, if you get tired of walking, you can have a seat. That's what they usually do. Right? And so maybe they might have another fixture, maybe a vase they might have. Obviously you can't touch the vase, but they always have something that somebody made that you can see as far as the exhibit is concerned. And maybe they might have like a weird sculpture of some type of boot. I don't know. I don't know what they usually have, but that looks like a boot to me. And then usually on the other side, they might have some more furniture. But this furniture could be like from the 1400s or something, and you're not allowed to touch it. So they put it on a block to showcase that you can't stand on it or sit on it or even be near it, right? Sometimes they do that. Or they might have like a desk with a giant mirror. Also from the 1400s. That you can only look at, but you can't touch it. You can't touch any of the things that they put, because if you do, you'll go to jail. No, I'm just playing. They'll probably just ask you to stop touching stuff, because they didn't already got your money, so they just want you to have a good time. Yep, that's usually how it is. So let's put Since it's a mirror, we gotta put something that looks like a reflection. All right, so we do have other pieces of artwork back here as well. So let's grab another color. I always go for blue first. That's so weird. So sometimes, sometimes they have like these large scale paintings with like maybe landscapes or I don't know if they have bugs and stuff. I don't usually go to the museum to see bugs. They usually have like landscape type stuff that they didn't put together. Yeah, somebody's like painted some type of architecture or like I don't know, like seascapes. I don't normally see seascapes either. They usually don't. They usually have like boats and stuff. Like real tall boats with people on it. They usually like waving. That's what they usually do. Like way out there in the distance. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. In the distance, they usually have like these clouds and stuff like that. We just put some clouds here, out here. Because like if you don't put clouds, you won't know what you're looking at until you see clouds, right? That's what I thought. But I'm just making up stuff, so what do I know? I'm gonna put some water up here just to emphasize that somebody's out there on their boat waving. And I mean, you don't know their name, you don't know where they came from, you don't even know why they're on the water. They could have just like finished I don't know, like stealing $1 million and now nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. Like you just have no clue. And they're just like waving at you, and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna draw this guy because he was waving at me one day. You know, like, I mean, he could definitely be a pirate, but I don't know. Because I don't draw like seascapes and stuff like that, and people um, on boats and stuff. That's not what I do. That's not the type of artwork that I do. But if I had to, that's what it would look like. It would look like that. And then, of course, if I don't put birds in the background, people will never believe that it's a seascape. They would just, like, oh, it's just abstract. So, yeah. And I put a hat on them too, just in case you didn't understand that it was outdoors. So yeah, that's my representation is what people do outdoors. I'm gonna add some more tiny dots here. Some tads, 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 tiny as dots. Yeah. And I hope you like it. I hope you guys really enjoy my tiny ass dots. Because that's what they are. So I'm going to make a few more of those. And then we're going to put something else like right here. What else could we put up there? Maybe something... It always has to be something nature. And just add some green stuff. We'll put... We'll just put some grass over here. Because just like I said, like in all of the nature, like when you go to the museum, they always have like a nature scene or something. Some famous painter that decided that they were going to paint the way they perceive the outdoors, and it's gotta have grass. Absolutely, because if I don't add grass, you'd be like, I don't know where that's at. Is that the ocean? No. It's land. There's grass. Yeah, grass. Alright, so when we finish adding grass, we'll add let's add a dog. Because every time that I see pictures of people, they always have dogs. Like he could just be sitting. Oh, let's just make him white. He could just be sitting right here, right here. Oh, that's the craziest dog I've ever seen. Well, you asked for it, you got it. And what else happens in these type of pictures? We can add a skateboard. And we can put that marker's not working. Well, I guess that's it for right now. I don't mind it being half done. But okay, so hold on. 1 second. You gotta add circles to it, because nobody would know that it was a skateboard till you add circles. So we have one picture down. When you go into the museum, they usually have pictures on all of the walls, right? So we gotta draw another scene. Maybe somebody's like I don't know, vacuuming. No. No, I don't ever see people, like, pictures of people vacuuming. You ever seen that on the internet? I don't think people would paint other people vacuuming. That would be weird. It's more like a, I don't know. So, we could put a ladder. Ladders are always in pictures. And it's casting a shadow. That's cool. I do have a gray marker in here somewhere. Oh my gosh, I actually found a gray marker. That's gold. So we'll just put yeah, we'll just put a ladder right there. And if that's a ladder, then there's got to be there's got to be something next to the ladder. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but well, that's what they do with ladders. I'm fine by that. So, on this side, right here, they usually have like some abstract picture. They got a bunch of different colors and stuff. And somebody decided that it would be easier, instead of drawing a character, it would be easier just to put like a bunch of different marks and stuff. And they're like, oh wow, I didn't even know I could do that with different colors and stuff. So they just put the colors wherever randomly, and they're like, yeah, this is abstract. You gotta come take a look at it. You gotta see this, right? They might have some yellows in there too. Reds are not good colors for abstract, but yellows are really good. People are like really stoked. Like when they come into an art museum and they're like, yo, there's yellow. That is my favorite color. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. You should take a picture. Take out your camera, because I know you got a phone, and take a picture of this yellow abstract. Yep. And sometimes, just sometimes, they have like a dash of white. You just gotta add just a little bit of white in there too. If not, it's not abstract. It's just colors. Yep. And boom, you got yourself an abstract picture. Let's just put a signature right there too. Just so we know that somebody was so creative with throwing just a bunch of colors. Where the heck did my other marker go? Just throwing a bunch of colors on. They just had to put their signature right there. And wait, right here too. Because they made it. Yeah. Oh wait, right here too. Yep. Right there. Because they made it. Now, in order to get into this museum of process, you gotta get the code. You have to get the code, and here's the code. You gotta write it down now, because without it, you can't get into it. And sometimes it shows up in different places, but normally it's right here on the bottom, like the reception desk. You gotta go there and get the code in order to enter into the sacred liminal space. Now, maybe you might have a coupon and you might be able to get in there during some good times and things like that. Totally, totally optional. But this code, yeah, this code is for you. Just so you know, this code is one of a kind. There you go. Now you can get in. And you can see all the lovely art when you get into the museum. Yep. You want to know why? Because I made it. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. That's such a funny stuff. I'm a funny person. Funny guy right here. Just funny as heck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta laugh at your own. So I think most of this space that I use at the bottom here is usually empty. But we can draw a cat. We'll just draw a cat because we have plenty of space. And this cat, well, he is. He's looking right at you. I like this one. He's looking at you while you're looking at him. And guess what? That's awesome. That is truly awesome. My cat is violently vomiting. And I like to think of this as a natural experience for these cats. Because not only are they going to get rid of something, but you get to observe the call to action. Well, here you go. Purging. Getting rid of something you don't need or require. Purging. These are my cats. Let's put that there. So let's fill him up as well, since, I mean, he was filled with something. It could be rain, you know? We can just put dots. So these are my tads. TADS, tiny ass dots. Yeah, that's what they are. I learned this in college. My instructor was giving us all different types of ways to fill in different shapes. Said you can shade, you can use scratches, or you can use tads. And he said it, and I was like, tads? I was like, what is that? And then he just went on talking. So then he was like, I'm going to show you what these are. So he grabbed a random piece of paper, and started putting all of these marks on the paper. And then he held the paper up and he said, this is scratches. This is shading. And these are tiny ass dots. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I learned that. So these are like one of my methods of, you know, filling in blank spaces of paper. Let's add, I want another brighter color. Blue would be it, but I might have to just use white again. We'll just use white. We'll just use some scratches. And the scratches don't take too long because we're just filling parts of the paper. You don't have to fill everything up. That wouldn't make any sense. I mean, unless it's like a color render and it needs to fill in the whole entire form. But we're just going to use like these little tiny slashes. It looks like he's sweating profusely, but that's just his hair. And it's easy with the marker too, because I don't really need to pencil in anything. I don't need to declare that this scratch or this line is anything, because your brain will automatically tell you it's either one thing or the other, and then you just go from there. And boom, I filled in the entire part of the cat, just like that. Just like that. So I have to fill his eyeballs in, because it looks like he's just staring into nothingness, which is crazy because we don't want to do that. Actually, that's insanity. So we're just going to fill in his eyeballs. And I learned this throughout trial and error. As soon as I put these, as soon as I declare all of this filler in, the cat is automatically going to see you and never take his eyes off of you, no matter what. You want to know why? Because I made it. That's why. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Because I made it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, do you guys like it? This is the whole back poster. What do you think? I can't wait to show this off on my Instagram too. If you guys like what you see, I have works in progress that I show off on my Instagram. It's called Perky's Pocket. And yeah, I just do a little turn, showcase what, you know, maybe Instagram like is getting more of than YouTube is. So yeah, I do little displays of things like that. But this is the back of the poster. And this is the front. This is the front of the poster. And we did that today. Yeah, we did this today. This is so much fun. I love drawing. Like, man, if Bob Ross was here, he would be like, bro, I really like what you do. I really do. Where did that come from? It's like sticky right here. Why are you sticky? Why are you sticky? Man. But yeah, that's what I did today, y'all. This is my big ass bird. The bird that's screaming. Yep. His wings probably could have been up in the air too, the reference, the screaming, but whatever. I made it. I like it. I do. I like it a lot. What time is it? I feel like I could do another poster. Ooh, it's only 10 o'clock too. I probably could get another poster. Let's go get another poster, y'all. Oh my gosh. So, we're going to put this one over here. Trying to find out where that sticky part was on the wall. Oh, it's right here. We got to get rid of that. That is 1, 2, 3. Not it. Well, I gotta get some tape because that sticky part is bananas. All right, so we got one more poster right there. I think that's because that industrial duct tape did that. It happens. All right, so I have. Is black good? Because sometimes the darkness. I don't know. Sometimes the darker of the poster is a little off. So we have to add, just like I said, we have to add like tons of brighter colors to push off the colors. The colors. All right. Easy. Let's go. All right, what are we gonna draw now? Now I can use like all of the colors at this point. I can even use gray. You know what I'm saying? Just use whatever. I like suggestions too, but we could do whatever. We can make something surreal. We can make something whimsical. We can make something. I think we're just making birds, I guess, but we don't have to draw birds. We can draw aliens. We can draw bicycles. We can draw anything that would be a part of the Screaming series. I would have to get another. Hold on. I'll get a reference photo real quick. We'll get a reference. Blah, blah, blah. I need some more. Blah, blah, blah. How y'all doing today? You doing good? It's like 10 o'clock. I don't know if I want to work on that one. That one was a tough one. Their colors are really crazy. Let's just use blah blah blah. Birds screaming. What is that? Birds screaming at. Maybe somebody riding a bike or a truck or. Maybe the neighbor. Maybe a doctor or a clown. Maybe a bird screaming at a clown. Maybe the clown's got his. I could do a clown. I could draw a clown. I can't say do. You gotta put something on that. That's crazy. Yeah, on everything. I am. Yeah, that is wild. Just a bird? Just a random bird? What about screaming at a phone or something? What can I draw? A bird screaming at something.
Why do you always want someone to scream at the bird?
It doesn't have to. I just was making up random stuff. I'm just making up random.
A cat.
Screaming at a cat?
That cat.
I mean, it's kind of generic too.
I mean that cat. I mean that cat.
I just drew a cat though.
Where is it?
It's on the bed.
I don't know a cat.
It's on the other side.
Can I have some popcorn?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like
Because I'm trying to think if that's the result of whatever that is.
if what is
Right there.
what?
Well, what's another character? Just give me another character, please. Gumball, something. I don't know. I'm about to draw whatever it is. I'm just gonna draw it.
I don't know. Draw a dog.
A duck? Yeah, this is why my streams are so dry. Because I just be finding simple things to draw. I want like not difficult. I mean I can draw difficult things, but like time is like everything. So I can't spend 3 hours drawing something because nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody. Even I won't watch somebody drawing something for 3 hours. I'll either skip to the end or I'll see when it's over. That's usually how I do it. And it's just a brain thing. Our brain just does not want to function that long on. Yeah. It just doesn't. And I didn't make up the rules. I really didn't. I mean, a clown did sound cool though to draw. I'm just waiting for it to buffer. Whatever is going to come out. Could be a balloon. I've been talking about balloons like the whole stream too. The heck is that? Oh, it is a gumball. Dang it. That could be cool though. I think that's a good size. It might just need something a little larger. Just a tiny bit larger. That's about the same size.
I'm gonna try 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, just gotta get started. And I apologize because this marker is just 1, 2, 3. Not it. I like the texture that the marker leaves, but it is not it.
I need a bowl.
Yeah, I guess that seems like a good idea. And so gotta get some shine on this thing so at least it'll look like the heck I'm talking about.
Glow.
Okay.
There's a glove.
Glove? What? Alright, so our bird is right here. It looks like we'll be drawing a bird trying to eat a gumball. He's supposed to be screaming, but that's what we got. That's what we're gonna work with. This freaking bird. Got it. And his eyeball is right there. Oh, that might be too high.
You want one?
Nope.
Why?
Oh my gosh, it smells burnt too. I don't know.
No, burnt. It smells burnt, but no, it only smells burnt.
Okay.
When I make it, only smells burnt.
Good job. I'm glad you made it this time. And I didn't burn it. It's strong. Alright, well, we got ourselves a oh, it's in my pocket. Ha! 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 It's in my pocket. And I think I might be able to get to fit all of this in here. I am going to try to fit all of this bird face in here without going outside of the lines. The lines are just the square edges, so hopefully I did it right. If not, well, looks like the bird's just gonna be off the paper. It's gonna be off the paper. Yep. So I'm just using a guide at this point to get everything. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to use most of the paper. Did I say that? I didn't say that. I said it in the first one. So I usually try to fill the entire, just fill the entire paper up because it's a waste if I don't. And yeah, it's definitely a waste. Oh, yeah, they're gone. I think the light is doing that. Oh wait, I don't have that light on. It's still different. Maybe I should turn this one on. I'm done watching bird photos, bro. I got you. I got you. Let's see what it did. Nope, it still didn't. Yeah, me too. I think that we will be done with our birds. Yeah, done with our birds soon. Like I said, I could have drawn anything too. I really could have drawn whatever the freak I wanted to. That's the inside. Yep. I think this might be it though. I'm trying to figure out how we can capture things, and I'm just not really feeling. I'm not really feeling it either. Somebody told me not to give up though. That's what somebody told me. They told me to keep drawing. And I was like, that sounds really good. But then I was like, why? Like, why not just do other stuff that, you know? But somebody really did told me. She told me, she's like, keep drawing. I'm like, I enjoy drawing. I really do. Like every freaking day I get up and I'm like, I can make something. But sometimes it's like, why? Yeah, for real. That feeling, it's like, why? Why are you just... Why don't you just go do something else? You just go meet other people. Well, actually, I meet tons of people, but... Well, I guess this is... I don't know. Like I said, I need something different because a lot of this is like a weird way of manufacturing stuff. Like people like to see the outcome. People don't really like to watch it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like how it's made. they get a few clips of it and they're like, yo, we can turn this at any time. You don't have to stay and watch this and come whatever the heck. Oh, the blues. Talking. She's sitting. You know what I really want to do? I just want to watch a movie. I'm gonna watch something. Yep, that's what I want to do. I want to watch something. I think this is. Dark and Darker. Yep. That's what I want to do. I want to go watch a movie. I want to go watch something. Yep. That's what I want to do. Okay, I think this marker is not it. No, it is not. Nope. What is that? Way? Oh, I do gotta add way. Oh. Then and then all we gotta do is fill in all of this orange in here. All of it. It's like so what I'm doing right now is drawing a bird. The bird is screaming at a gumball. You just say it just like that. I tried to get reference for the character for the Gumball show, but I got a real Gumball. And I don't mind. It makes sense. So we're going to quickly fill this in. This is not going to take us 40 minutes. This will take us like cool 15. And then we're going to be out of here. Because I've done enough streaming for the day. Tomorrow's a different day. I got tons of things that I want to work on. I got my 3D printer to work on. Because I'm going to print out some new stuff, and hopefully I can update the website too, because I haven't updated the website and I don't know how long, and that's not good. Yeah, even though is that drawing different? It is drawing different. Even though I should be updating it every week, I'm not. I'm just not. Because I'm like trying to figure out, like, okay, I post stuff, I put stuff on my website, but if I don't get enough sales, like sometimes the strategy has to change, right? So I have to figure out more platforms to use in order to get continuous sales, or maybe even the items are too expensive. Maybe the season is not, like, people don't want to buy stuff like, out of season or whatever the heck the case is. So I have to look and find out if the items that I'm selling on my website are even, are even worth watching, even looking, even being a part of, because people need summer stuff. It's freaking 1,000 degrees outside right now, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. So yeah, people will be looking for like new stuff because it's summer. Shorts, hats, yeah, coolers, fans, all that good stuff. And I'm not selling that stuff on my website. Somebody told me, it's like, oh, well, I'm outside most of the time and I don't wear hats. I wear, what'd she say? I don't know what the heck, the sun hats. I can't remember what the heck it's called. But I'm like, I don't make those, I don't sell them, I don't have them in stock. So I'm like, I wish I could draw on them. I wish I could make them, but I don't have materials for that. And what I'm not about to do is go purchase more materials just for 2 or 3 sales. Not saying it would be a bad idea, but I just don't have, I just don't have inventory. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so we have the back of the bird to do. I guess we can just use like this blue, and Actually, I probably could have filled this whole thing in. Because no one can tell from this distance what it looks like. So, just fill it in. Yep, just fill it in just like that, and nobody can tell. What did I say? 15 minutes? Yeah, I'll be done with this in less than 15 minutes. I feel like I'm rushing because I'm not really enjoying, I don't know, like talking to myself at night. So I usually talk to myself during the day, but at night, no. I usually let the comfort of the TV or hear somebody else do the talking. Because, yeah. Yeah. Yo, my phone is going crazy right now. You just hear it. So I'm waiting for the marker to get dry too, because that's like the best way to like etch into uh, the poster when it's dry. It leaves like a different mark rather than a thicker. Yeah, that's what it's doing. So I'm just waiting for it to dry up just a tad bit, just a tad. So what I was trying to state before is that I do have a website. It's called perkiespocket.bigcartel.com, and I'm just using them to help me start something with the sales for my artwork. So if you go up there, you can find a lot of my artwork from last month. Um, and I thought of it too because a lot of times I have to, switch some things out for other items that are brand new or something that I might have thought of. I was like, hey, this might be a good idea to use this, etc., etc. So that's what I'm going to do. Most of the time, my posters are up there. If I finish them, they'll go up there. I haven't done anything the end of last month because I was busy for a show I have going on right now. So I didn't really have time to go to the website and give it some TLC. But that's what I'm going to do. And if you guys like something, you can buy something. I mean, even if you DM me and be like, hey, like, can I offer you this much for this? I'm not going to hesitate. Because a lot of the artwork, it needs to be sold. So, if you give me a good price, then I'll send it to you and you'll get something amazing in the mail. And I'll sign it, give you a certificate of authenticity, and yeah, you can keep it moving. Maybe you might want to buy some more artwork in the future. I have glassware, I have little kitsch stuff, I have trinkets. Let me see, because I have a show right now where I have little tiny trinkets of this. This is my trinkets. It says pause and enjoy the moment. Let me see that up close. Okay, where is it on this side? Yeah. And then it has like a little crab with a bubble on its head. So yeah, those are on the... They're either on the website at this point, or I'm gonna put them on the website because that's for the show that I have going on right now. Oh, dang it! It really started to do that, huh? Let's put this blue down here at the bottom. Yep. So you can get one of those. You might have some keys or backpack or purse or. Yep. I have glassware too. I got plates that I made. Where's the other plate at? I have this plate that I made. This one right here. I just painted on it. Yep. I mean, you can eat off of it, but I don't recommend it. But it's got paint on it. It's just for decoration or something. Maybe you might want to gift it or something. Yep. That's what I have on the website right now. And I have posters on the website. If you're into and want to buy something, just let me know. People don't really comment. I mean, people do comment on this channel, but if you go to my Instagram, you can just DM me on my Instagram at Perky's Pocket. Yep, a little easier. Just waiting for. So yeah, normally my posters are $69, and I don't really think I'm gonna budge from that price. So if you see something that you like before somebody else grabs it, before I have a solo show and sell all of them, because I'm pretty sure $69 is not expensive for a one-of-a-kind piece. And just like I said, it's just poster paper, but you know, I really put in a lot. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, it could be, they could go for hundreds of dollars at this point. I'm not really sure yet, but people like the price point of 69. So yep, that's what we're gonna keep them at until the demand is a little ridiculous, and then obviously then I'll have to upscale the prices. But yep, I recommend try to get one right now. I mean, even if you want me to want me to make one, I'll make one for you so you can buy it. You know, like I said, I can draw whatever. I can do portraits. I'm trying to continue portraits. Um, Colors are different, and I really don't draw them every day, but I can draw. That's just, I have skills. Truly have some cool skills. So yeah, and this is just me showcasing my skills and getting better at what I'm capable of, because I know what my superpower looks like.
Why don't you get this bowl to rewarm it?
What?
I mean, repop
Why don't you just pop the rest of them then?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Good. Throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
What's the bowl?
Yep. Put a plate or napkin. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, this is just me, you know, honing in on my superpowers, because this is what I'm good at. Like, I may not be good at selling things, but I'm definitely good at drawing. For sure. 100%, I know that is what I am really good at. Yep. What I said, 15 minutes? Alright, we're almost done. I promise, we're almost done with this. I just gotta do the legs, and yep, that's really it. How long did you put it in there for?
A minute. I'm gonna pee in seconds. Yeah, mine too.
Okay, please watch it, because
Yeah, I am. I think.
it'll turn into burnt stuff. Real burnt stuff, real quick. Real freaking quick. And so the other thing is that I like to use the black poster because I don't have to fill everything in, right? There's a certain like skill of shading that I don't have to have. because the poster will fill in all of the other parts. So all I have to do is scrub really hard with a dry marker, and that's it. It's gonna give me textures that you've never, like you can never get from using other colored paper. Yeah. Yep. That's what just happened. Say what?
I burned like 3 of them.
Oh my gosh. You burnt the popcorn? That's not good at all.
It smells really weird.
It does smell pretty weird. Yeah. Yeah, I can smell it now. It smells wild. Yeah, that's what happens when you burn popcorn in the house. It's gonna smell like the great outdoor. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're gonna have to throw that in the trash. Take that outside. That smells terrible. Oh my gosh. You said not all of it? Just a few of those.
Just like 4.
Okay, it smells like 50 of them. Yeah. Yeah, it smells like 50 pieces of popcorn burnt in the house. Yeah, I can smell it. And it's going to smell like that all the rest of the day. You got to put that in a bag, man. That smells crazy. That's some wild stuff. Popcorn, I don't know where you came from, but you got to get out of here, man. That smells crazy. Oh my gosh. I do not enjoy the smells. Oh wait, I forgot I had freaking pastels. I could have used the pastels the whole time. Oh my gosh, bro. What was I thinking? I really could have used that. Whatever. I'm just lightly scratching the surface, so and it has like a certain sheen to it. I just needed to see what that was gonna do up against the paper, but it's not really rocking my world, so. Ooh, that popcorn. Oh my gosh. Burnt popcorn is just not it. It is not. Yo, I'm gonna have to get the Febreze on this one. That popcorn is crazy. Oh my gosh. Sorry, we're still figuring out like process of situation. All right, so we have. I think he's got like a little bit of yellow on the outside. But no, I think it's still orange. Let me see what this orange does. Around his mouth. And it's really not coming out as orange, so try another orange. That looks about right. Yes, sir. All right. And I don't have enough blue. All the way up. Yeah, it's got blue all in there. And it's got a little bit of blue in here. I think I got the orange. Oh, ha 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 ha! You got me! You got me! You got me! You so got me! All right, I think we did good. Wish I wasn't as blue as I made it on the edges, but we did a good job. I think that's like really way more red orange. This right here. Hold on. Let me see if I use the pastels up against that. I think I got red. Because I want it to kind of be like a chalk a little bit, but it don't have to. It just gotta. That's not it. Nope. Well, that's not working either. How about that? How about those apples for you? Do you like those? There's a ton of something going on in this area, but I don't know what else to draw. His beak is crazy too. Oh my gosh. His beak is wild. No, not it. Just it's just not it. I feel like I'm doing a bunch of details for no reason though. Tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm doing extra stuff now. Whatever. Whatever. And yeah, I think man. I was thinking of just doing white squiggles. I could do gray. I don't know. Green, gray, yellow, orange. Dang it. You know, when you have like really good ideas and then it just yeah. I could paint this a different color. Make this like super bright. Ugh. I think I'm done. I think we're done for today. I think we'll leave this for another part of the stream. I think. Yeah, I think that's it for me today, y'all. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of this day that I made. Oh yeah, that looks good. This beak is a little different, but Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Well, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to end the stream today because I think we'll paint the rest of. We'll do that tomorrow. All right, see ya. Top fans? What does that mean? Be the first in the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or super chat. That's some different. Okay. See y'all. Thank you guys for watching and yeah. See you tomorrow.